Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, a lot of you all heard about the Kevin Hart situation with him cheating on his pregnant wife with this stripper. And a lot of you all had mixed feelings about it. But at the same time, that's Kevin's fault, because Kevin should have been smart enough, just like how he portrayed his image in public of him being a stand-up guy, which this is no shot at Kevin, but it's just pretty much a wake-up call because it's a lot of traps out here for men and women, but we talking about men right now, successful men, men with money, and some of y'all don't even have to have no money and you still get caught up. But if you have money, you have a career, you have to be very careful of the people you entertain and you let be around you. And also even more further, if you're married. Now if you're married, a lot of things supposed to get cut short. That's going out with your friends, any time of the night, staying out to 4, 5 in the morning. Would you want your woman doing that? That's being a player, having multiple women, having all these different numbers in your cell phones, having all these secret phones hidden throughout the houses. Well, I ain't gonna say no more because I ain't gonna expose all the guys' hands. So, because I don't want your woman beating your ass today and y'all hit me up, in the inbox and say, man, you wrong for that, man. You didn't have to tell all our secrets like that. But at the same time, if you successful in if you married or either one, you still supposed to be very careful of the people you entertain and you be around, especially these loose ass women are running around here like TD Jakes said, woman thou art loose, and he wasn't lying. Big shout out to Reverend Jakes for that right there. And a lot of you all don't like Jakes, but hey, that's fine. I like the man because he said a lot of real stuff. But that's what happened when you mess with these loose women, because these women ain't looking nothing but for a handout. That's all they want. They looking for a handout. And if you don't have that to give them, or if you don't have this kind of credibility, or you're not this type of celebrity, they're not going to do that with you. But at the same time, see, guys' egos play with them, because men or love women that cater to their sexual needs. Love women who play with their love women who caters to their fantasies and plays that part also where it's calling him daddy or stroking his ego, making him feel like he's the shit. And she probably got 10 other guys that she's screwing right at the same time she's screwing you. Not saying all y'all in the bed, but she'll leave you, go be with the next guy the next day or skip a day or whatever, however, and basically just stroking your ego, playing to your fantasies. And a lot of guys like that. That's why they say, men want a lady in the street but a freak in the bed. And that's true a lot of times in a lot of cases, but it's always different strokes for different folks. But if you around these females, and a lot of these females are masters at manipulation also, you have to understand also, and they are used to getting men to bend to their will. And if you don't bend to their will, a lot of times that's when the gloves come off. That's when the videotapes start popping up. That's when they want to start calling your wife or your girlfriend or coming by the house. And then that's when they really want to start popping up at your job or at your studio set. Or hell, why you doing YouTube videos? It don't matter. It just depends on who the hell you are. So if you don't bend to their will, that's when they will try to extort you, just like in the case with Kevin being extorted right now for money, and basically because he messed up. Now, one thing that the woman shouldn't have done is try to play the extortion game with him, because you have to understand Kevin has lawyers. Kevin is a high profile comedian, which meaning the fact that he's going to have somebody ready for that, which he does already. And that's what we see right now with the FBI getting involved with the case with this woman who's pretty much just a stripper, floating around some Jezebel. That's what she really is. Let me call it what she is, with some Jezebel, and thinking that she was gonna get a quick come up just because she probably gave kids some oral sex, or she probably gave him a shot of that funky ass or something like that. And y'all might say, "Well, how you say it's funky?" Because you know you wouldn't say that if you knew this man was married, and it's like she know he married, so he can be funky and nasty, but she can't be funky. No, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. No, we got to split it right down the middle. Both of them ass are nasty, but it's sad that Kevin at the level he's at right now, and he's bigger than anybody right now. Because ever since they took Cat Williams out, Cat Williams said, "The hell with playing that game." They raised Kevin up. That's what happened. Cat fell, Kevin raised. Now, the 4 minute and 40 second video shows them in different scenes, very steaming scenes, And people like wondering who is this mystery woman with Kevin? You know, who is this light skinned woman? You know, a lot of people thought she was Spanish. A lot of people thought she was shit mixed or white. But at the same time, her name is Montia Sabag, something like that. She's a 27-year-old traveling stripper. Now, what's a 27-year-old traveling stripper? I know the 27-year-old part, but what's a traveling stripper? You know what that is? That means you just a damn, how can I say this without being so offensive? That means you just traveling around giving up the ass, and you basically just a traveling hoe, and you looking for a handout anywhere you can go. You know, I didn't mean to make that rhyme neither. But I ain't never heard no traveling stripper. You know, you just walking around, you just going place to place, taking your clothes off on. Okay, fine. But at the same time, you can see them on the bed together doing certain parts of the video, which is very explicit also, and they need to go and release the damn video. So one of y'all got that video. If y'all know how I can get that video, man, send me the link, man. You know, I ain't gonna post it because I ain't posting no derogatory shit on my channel, you know, but I will narrate that joke where you can visualize it in your mind. Be like, oh, I see it, I see it. But anyway, Kevin, I don't understand how he cheated on his wife. His wife is so beautiful, but it don't really matter how a person look. It matters the love. You know, if you love the person, they can be fine as Holly Berry, they can be pretty as whoever you think, or handsome as whoever. If a man or woman want to cheat, guess what? And if it's in their nature to cheat, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna cheat on you. It don't matter how much you do for them or how less you do for them, they're gonna cheat. Get it through your heads, you know. So just be yourself and find somebody that would love you. But I hate when guys like Kobe Bryant and them get caught cheating, and you want to turn around and buy the woman a ring. You want to turn around and cry in front of public and all this shit. What the hell are you trying to do? You know, go on, man up and fess up to it. You wasn't crying when you was doing all that right there. Yeah, I know how to get down, but you wasn't crying when you were doing all that, but you crying when you get caught. That's what I hate right there. That's just like you going out robbing a damn bank, and then just like the I'm legally blind. That girl right there, you want to cry and snitch on everybody when you get caught, but you was all with it from the jump. I don't like that shit right there, you know, because I'm like this. If you're a grown person right there, if you're a grown person, you and willing, and you didn't get forced, you didn't get drugged or anything like that, you wasn't asleep, and if you sleep, you'll wake your ass up. So it ain't no excuse for that. So you got to own that. You got to own up to it and say, look, my fault, my bad. But coming out trying to make an apology video when it's been happened, you know, to save your career and to save how people visualize you in the public. See, the same way they build you up is the same way they tear you down. You know, that's just the truth. They built you up as this good, wholesome guy, you know, funny, kind of edgy sometimes, but not to the level of a Cat Williams. That explicit, or Mike Epps, that explicit. They built you up in a different way, which they did, built them up like that. Go back and look at the career, you know. He was built up totally different, you know, and for this to come out, that's why he had to do damage control with his video, pretty much saying what happened. He's sorry, he apologized to the public more than he did his wife and kids. 'Cause I don't understand that. I'm like, if you really sorry, why not go apologize to your wife personally? That's a personal issue. You don't owe us a damn thing. Kevin don't owe me nothing. He don't owe you nothing. And everyone watching this, he don't owe us anything. If that man want to go out there and put his penis in every woman he meet, he can do that. But the fact is, you're married, and then you get up and portray this image in front of people. That's the problem right there. The same problem I had with the Steve Harvey situation, with him giving advice and then writing a book, act like a woman but think like a man. I had to break that down and damn near hit 1 million on that one, you know. But anyway, and big shout out to Steve on his show also. I know this ain't got nothing to do with him, but just to show you I'm not a hater, because I don't have time to hate no one. I'm gonna congratulate you when you're doing good, and when you're doing bad, I'm gonna say something, you know. And hey, do me the same way, you know. Congratulations with him on his new show, Steve, doing very good. Floyd Mayweather was his first guest. He's doing his thing. This goes to show you there's no hate within inside me, because I don't have time to hate. You think I'm gonna sit around all day long worry about what Steve doing, what Kevin doing? No, I don't do that. I'm a man. I speak on it and I move on to the next thing. That's why we keep it moving over here. But if you are a man and you successful and you married and you got a beautiful woman finna have your baby, respect that. And if you can't be with that woman, you can't be loyal, leave her, because you're going to end up losing everything, messing with these women. It's a lot of successful men, even from biblical days. You know, Samson, all the way on up, done lost their heads, literally their heads. Or you can have a metaphor as money in their career, their livelihoods destroyed by a woman. You know, they can be the sweetest thing on the earth, and they can also be the worst thing on the earth. You Guys, think about that next time you walking out, you see a big button to smile. Everything that shine ain't gold and everything glitter ain't for you. Remember that. Let me know what you all think in the comment section about this travesty right here, if you will. And if you got someone and you love them, be faithful to them. You know, be faithful to them because love won't let you cheat. I don't care what nobody say. You call me what you want to call me. Love won't let you cheat. And if you see something that you really want, leave that. You know, leave it. And ain't no sense trying to play both sides of the field. That's how people get hurt and that's how people get killed. Don't you see the videos? Don't you see the stories? You know, so think about that next time. If you like, hit that like button. Subscribe. Till next time, stay blessed. I'm out.